brothers.
Good to see you, fellas.
Good to be seen.
You too, Johnny Ray.
Where are
What's
you
going on
now?
there?
I'm in the Fortress of Decrepitude.
I'm in my Coors Light can.
I'm in Duane's garage.
Yeah, I'm inside the Silver Bullet.
Nice.
So, have you been keeping up? You guys been keeping up with this this whole fiasco that we call the Olympic Games?
No.
You mean you
No, I
didn't
haven't.
see the high jumper that knocked off the bar with his ding dong?
Oh, I saw that on X.
No, I haven't seen that yet. I mean, I haven't. The last
That was a pole vaulter. He pole vaulted over and he came over and his freaking dick hit the damn bar and knocked it
It
off.
looked like he was smuggling a Polska kielbasa over that.
I know, man. It was like one of them big old, like what you get for Christmas, one of them big old slongs, you know?
I don't know. You've been writing letters to the wrong clause.
You're writing a Mrs. Claus.
No, man, it's
Yeah,
what you get
yeah.
at the damn grocery store.
Fuel log.
That's
But,
the one you go and every time you go to the grocery store, you pick it up and you hold it and say, "Hey, baby, look."
Wah.
Yeah. So I wish you'd bring that home. No, the only Olympics that I've seen, other than news clips and stuff like that, the Mrs. Duane and I went to grab a bite to eat, and we sat up at the bar, and they had Olympics going on, so we watched a little bit of stuff. But I have not actively tried to watch anything on there.
Yeah, once I saw the opening ceremony shit, I was like, you know what? Not interested.
Not going to participate. No thing. And that's
It's
the best thing you can do is just don't participate.
Yeah. You did see the picture I sent you. So it's like, I go on X and I see little snippets of pictures,
Yeah.
That was the synchronized swimmer, right?
I'm guessing that's what that was.
I thought it was the upright for the pole vault.
It doesn't really make any difference because it's like, damn.
Did you see the beach volleyball, the girl volleyball team that won?
Oh, I was watching beach volleyball, but I don't remember. What was
That's
that?
an awesome sport, by the way.
I'm trying to remember. I think I was at work because where my office is at, they have a TV that comes up, and the guy that's over athletics was watching it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to put down my work for a while and just kind of check it out.
Yeah, did you get sand in the potato salad?
Got some grit to it, baby.
Mm.
Their uniforms are awesome.
Oh, I know.
I understand we're doing pretty well.
Especially when you got the cameraman's point of view,
Right there.
And they're like they're bent over, ready for this, waiting for that ball to be served to them.
Little moose knuckle.
They're bent over, waiting for the ball to be hitting them.
Man, looking like a vice president.
Talk to Willie Brown. He knows the deal.
He'd like to have him a bowl of camel toe soup.
Bowl of moose
Have you seen
knuckle. My personal favorite one is the picture of the Obamas and Harris, and it's two black dudes and an Indian walk into a bar.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's the joke.
It's a picture of Barack and Michelle and Kamala.
Oh,
Two dudes
Michelle,
and an Indian. Two black dudes and an Indian. Two black guys and an Indian.
Okay.
And then you guys have seen we're changing subjects here, but you guys saw the interview with Judge Joe Brown about our vice president.
Yeah, he didn't cut any corners.
Man,
Yeah, he got right to the point.
he said all the stuff before that Trump said at that meeting with the black journalists, and they're all up in arms. But nobody's asking Judge Joe Brown to confirm what he said.
Yeah.
Well, Judge Joe Brown's not the only one that's timing him out.
Is that Joe Brown or Willie Brown?
Willie Brown's who she slept with. Joe Brown's the judge.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The
Yeah, it's confusing.
Peterson.
Yeah, I don't think
the guy that we talked about before.
I don't think I've seen the judge one.
Well, Judge Joe Brown used to have a TV show after Judge Judy.
Oh, really? Okay, that's the Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he was asked about what he thought about Kamala Harris, and he instantly said, "She's a piece of shit."
Oh, yes, I did see that.
There you go. Yep. He questioned her ethnicity, and she was always identifying as Indian. And now all of a sudden she's black. And they say that the daddy was from Jamaica, but it was a mistake. He wasn't really from Jamaica. He was from, it's a British colony, and he just happened to be.
Yeah. Ah.
So there's questions about that. There's all kinds of questions out there. I don't know any of the answers. I just know all the conspiracies.
I was listening to AM radio today, and they were talking about, it was on a Charlie Kirk show, and they were talking about the whole thing with their name, and that she was, it's like, is it Kamala? Is it Kamala? Is it, and they played a clip of Biden saying it, and it was like, he puts another L in it or something like that. It didn't sound right. And then they were talking about how when she was with Montel Williams, it was like, he called her one that, like, I think he called her, it was Kamala, and then later she was
Camilla.
like, yeah, something like that. It was just like, it's like, okay, what is your fucking name? How do you pronounce it? I think it's Kamala. Blah.
I think it's pronounced. No, it's pronounced First Mattress.
Ah.
Knee pads.
Knee pad.
Yeah, but her mom's name was like Shamalaya, something
It's
like
probably
that.
got some kind of mark that goes over the top of everything.
That's the indent of my beer can on. That's the mark over the top.
Well, so how's everybody been doing? On a side note.
All good here. Just trying to stay out of the heat, enjoying the rain when it gets here. But there you go.
Have you gotten any rain lately?
We got 7 inches last week.
Yeah.
You took how many inches?
Oh, 7.
Damn, all the way to the bottom.
Yep. That's what she said.
Well, yeah, it rained here last week, too. And all I know is that when it rained, I was laying in there, and of course, when I moved it, the camper here, I was like, I didn't put no jacks underneath it. I was like, it's too hot. I ain't doing this shit. And so I actually got woken up because the damn thing was like, so it was rocking back and forth. And I was like, oh shit, I got to put some jacks under here. Last thing I want is get this thing rolled over.
Yeah. If this van's rocking, hell.
Don't bother knocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Johnny Ray's up north right now. He's got a new gig.
Yeah, got a new gig. Should I say what it is?
It's up to you. You're the boss of that. All right.
In general terms.
When I took the gig, I was an executive director of music. Now I am the as of last week, I'm the executive director of music and fine arts. So
Johnny has gone left.
I got a lot of shit on my plate, which is, to be honest, I had a lot of shit on my plate before. I was doing projects. I was working for my, just doing stuff. Now I'm actually getting compensated for it all,
It's funny how that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go from paying to play to getting paid to play.
Yeah. It's good. I'm not, no buyer's remorse in this. So.
Oh, that's good. Good on you.
Well, I'm happy for you. I know you're going to do good and you're going to have a good time doing it.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm coming home. I'll be down home this weekend. I'll be coming to see my brother Dwayne, and then turn around and come back. But got a lot of things to do.
Got a lot of stuff to do, and we got a lot of stuff coming up. If we can get together, if this format works for us, Reed Brothers can get back on the trail again and start bringing our take on the nonsense that's going on in the world, whether it be political or whether it be pop art or whether it be guns and ammo or international foreign affairs. Or local affairs.
Well, I tell you what, in the next 90 days, it's going to be, oh my God, fucking crazy.
I'm going to keep
what's going on.
I'm going to keep preaching that coronavirus is going to be in full effect in October, and we're not going to be able to have an election. And if we do have an election, it's all going to have to be internet based and it's going to have to be phoned in, or you're going to have to mail it in, and cheating is going to be in mass effect.
Oh, I know.
Coming to an election near you.
Yeah, it's going to be
elections. Who'd have thunk
it'll be retarded, and fortunately, Biden is pretty. Biden ever since Biden dropped out, or no. Well,
it was pushed aside.
Ever since he's been kicked out, it was he's pretty much been off the radar, because now it's everything is camel toe. Everything is camel toe,
Oh yeah.
All the news and everything I see now, it's all camel toe. And he's not doing anything. He's just fucking lost.
We're assuming he's still alive. It's not Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, I'm voting Weekend at Bernie's.
I saw a clip in I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. Somebody took some videos of Biden, and they don't think he's alive.
Yeah, I heard that too. It's a body.
And so they took a video watching Biden talking to somebody, and he had his back to him, and he was scratching the back of his neck. And when he did that, it looked like a skull cap had been, an actor would have on to get that hairstyle.
It lifted up, and there were scales underneath, because he's a lizard person.
Lizard people.
No, man, it was all
lizard people.
When the guy scratched the guy that, if it isn't Biden, scratched his neck back here, the skin moved, but the cap that was put on him didn't move.
He's like a Westworld worldwide.
Yeah, and so
well, these are Christians.
Yeah, he may be dead.
I think he's been dead for the last 3 years. He's just walking around. Now he's starting to smell.
And it's not little girl's hair.
No, not at all.
But yeah, it's amazing how the media was like, Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden. He's awesome. He's awesome. He's awesome. He's okay. He's not senile. He's not dementiated. He's not decrypted. And then, yeah, he's really, then we had that debate, and we got to see the real Joe Biden as of today, that mumbling, stumbling fool of a man that he is. And now they push him. Obama pushed him aside and said, "All right, Kamala, time to step up." And now the media is like, "Yeah, Kamala. She's
The
our
funny
new
video
savior."
so far, him coming back, is when the prisoner came over. They got off the plane. They shook hands and all that, and then Biden walks into this empty plane, and the Secret Service guys are sitting there looking at him like, "What's he doing? Where'd he go?
Yeah.
President, hello." And I'm in here shaking hands.
Yeah.
That's your president.
Yeah, it's
That
just
ain't mine.
so I guess I haven't been really keeping up with a lot, but I was heard on the radio she announced her running mate, which is a guy from Minnesota, Governor
Tim Walz.
Yeah, and I guess they're like, well, yeah, I guess it was a oh fuck, I can't remember the guy's name, but it was anyways. He was talking about it, and he's like how he is. I guess he made the comment is like, I guess they proved that they are not anti-Israel because he's a Jew, you know.
No, Shapiro was Jew. Walz guys not. They're anti-Semitic as hell. And the guy said, and I quote for the second time, "One man's socialism is another man's neighborly." End quote. The dude's a comic.
Yeah, so he's a radical like she is.
Well, you got to see the people on the right are going to be pushing his DUI that he got in the 90s. They're going to be talking a lot about that. They're going to be talking about the fact that he was the governor during when Floyd Rose died unexpectedly.
Burn it down.
And then they're going to be talking about the coronavirus lockdowns that he was in charge of and how harsh they were. And then they're going to talk about the fraud that went on from the funding for, the coronavirus compensation stuff that was going on and all of the fraud that went on with that in his state. So those are some of the things that y'all can be expecting to be coming out real soon.
Yeah. Well,
we talked a lot about.
Yes, and I guess the other thing was they was talking about how long is he actually going to last, and who's going to be up next?
JD Vance and Trump.
Well, yeah, but they're talking about on the Dem side, who's going to be the next VP candidate, because they think they're talking about on the radio. They're thinking that it won't last very long, and they're going to have to their numbers are going to go down more and more. And they're like, okay, we got to give it somebody else, because she can't just make it on her own.
No,
I
agree.
Yeah, she's going to have somebody to actually get her in.
Yeah, absolutely.
People are saying that she can. I don't see how she could win. I don't see how anybody in their right mind would vote for. And they're going to cheat, lie, cheat, steal, do the same thing.
Yeah,
they're using the same voting systems that Maduro used in Venezuela. Same shit, same hinky, broken, cryptographic
boxes. Same ballot boxes.
Same shit.
It's coming.
What did Maduro say he's going to do? I'm going to hunt down all of my detractors. That's exactly what they're going to do. And hopefully, when Trump and Vance get in, start firing all those DOJ guys, get rid of Mayorkas and put some real people in place, maybe something will get done and some real investigations and the right people will get it locked up, and the people of January 6th will get let loose.
Yeah, we just need more people like Tommy out there that go out there and beat up them protesting Palestinians and get that burning Texas flag up off the ground and hang it on the wall.
Yeah, I dare somebody to burn a flag in front of me. I'll lose my ever-loving mind.
Or
I'll give somebody the pie-ow.
Yeah. So I'll tell you a funny, talking about immigrants and all, just talking about what we're talking about. But anyways, the other day I had to make up a bunch of reading signs, compose this document for a reading sign. Two party has to sign it, and somebody was like, you going to do the translated version? And I'm like, do I have to? And they're like, well, you probably will. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I put it in English. It's like, and I told my direct report, I said, if they say they need a Spanish version, just say, no, you can get a translator, because if you're going to be in this course, you need to be able to speak English.
Everybody got a translator.
Yeah. You don't need I'm not going to go to the trouble of creating a whole document just to cater to you. You need to get on board with what's happening in America and in Texas specifically. So I won't do it.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Like, don't come in and tell me you don't know how to speak Spanish. Or speak English.
Well, we got people that speak Spanish. That's kind of native language for us. Taco, enchilada, Taco Bell, quesadilla.
Yeah.
Mi piel es blanco, tiene mi corazón es puro mexicano.
Yeah.
Cerveza, baño.
Enchilada. I know all the good words.
Yeah. So it's like, go back to what we were talking about. It's going to be an interesting 90 plus days we have.
Yeah, I just think it's funny, right? Tommy's wife is Hispanic, right? And she's got that she still has that that echo. What do you call it? She still has I got my old man stuff going on. The dialect. And she knows his name is Tommy Reed, and she still has problems saying it. She just calls him.
She pronounces it pinche joto. Pinche huevo.
Dude, I see with what I'm doing now, I see a lot of I'm around a huge amount of minorities, but I actually see.
How many white people are there?
Huh? Say that again.
He's calling white people.
How many white people are there?
It's good. It'll probably turn to that, yeah. But no, it's weird because there's actually people that are there that are these illegal aliens that came across. But, it's like, it's all dollar signs,
Oh, yeah.
Each person is a dollar sign,
Yeah, when they come up through that means there's double dollars. It's double dollar day for your profession.
Yeah, what color are their wristband?
So when they come rolling in, it's like cha-ching. 15,000, cha-ching, 15,000, cha-ching. That's what it is.
And John and Ray just going, pay raise.
And I think I haven't got the total numbers, but I'm guessing everybody was like throwing out numbers like, hey, I think it's going to be this. I think it's going to be that. And I said, I think it's going to be 3,200 because they were actually shooting for 3,700. So I think it'll probably happen, but it's like, think about that. It's just nuts.
Yeah. The problem is, other than the fact that they're all here illegally, is that they're still getting treated as regular citizens, and
they're getting treated better than regular citizens.
Let me clarify something real quick. The 32 that I'm saying, they're not all illegal aliens. There's probably I'm guessing out of that there's 10%.
Okay, that's not
that are in that category.
It's not incredible.
No,
Chinese, Venezuelan, Nicaraguan, El Salvadoran. Somali.
My point was that those kids still get counted as an American kid would get counted, and all the federal funding is being applied to that student.
Federal and state.
American.
Most, I think it's most, well, I guess the state gets it from the federal government, and then they, it's basically trickle down effect. So that's,
Well, whoever's
Yeah, I
taking the money,
it's a lucrative thing.
I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just simply saying, that people that are here illegally are being treated better than and compensated better than people that are actually American citizens. That's
Yeah,
all.
you're right.
They get more benefits than veterans do.
I'm getting off my high horse now.
Well,
Because
and
he
here's the
smokes one too
thing.
many joints.
And it's like, and I was thinking about it, as when my kids were in school, it's like, if I was living in a, the same type of location environment, then it's like, why wouldn't I put my kid in it? Because they're getting better treatment, better education, better everything, food, security, trips, you name it,
Well,
better than any other.
something that really needs to happen, and we need people like our brother Johnny Ray out there pushing things like this. And I know that the faculty that he is surrounded with need to push the fact that, our agenda, be it libertarian or be it right wing, not wokeism, our agenda needs to be impressed upon them so they can take it home to their family so that they can see, oh, we need to be voting this way so that things like this can benefit us.
Right. Exactly.
Even though Trump's going to load them onto one of Elon Musk's rocket ship and they're going to deport them. But you've heard all the rocket
To the moon.
Dude, I tell you what, I'll contribute some money to that.
but
I'll
I'll pay
ticket.
$10.
all the ships that he's trying to deport them in, they keep exploding.
Well, eventually we'll get them there.
Wow.
Well,
And I
No
think-
well upon anyone.
So there's eventually and eventually. Eventually is like, yeah, we'll eventually get to it. But eventually is whenever the hell I feel like it. So
Got it, Johnny.
eventually we will get them there.
Just remember, this channel's nothing but satire.
Yeah.
Yeah, them all jokes.
We are just being silly. We love all our fellow people.
And being demonetized.
I saw somebody was shared a joke with me today, and I can't remember all of it, but they were saying person had a bottle, and it's like, what is that? And it's like, well, it's a Viagra made in a nasal spray. And they're like, what's that for? And it's like, for dickheads.
Wah, wah, wah.
Reed Brothers.